Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005,
Yes, with the Crusaders.
preseason week 4.
Yeah, and so far, in the first 3 weeks of the preseason, if we look at the individual stats here, we got Lake Green, who's actually having a good preseason with a quarterback rating of 109, and he's thrown for 256 yards. And completed 63% of his passes. And so far in the first 3 games, you have yet to throw an interception, RecV5X. So you've thrown 4 touchdowns against no interceptions so far.
Well, I tend to have a very defensive passing game, right? So I tend to look after the ball pretty well.
Yeah, well, you've passed for just over 500 yards in 3 games, so that's not really a lot.
But I also tend to be a lot worse at passing these days than you are, right?
Yeah.
I tend to rely a lot more on the schemes of my plays rather than making reads on the fly.
Well, you play a short, conservative pass game too, right? Like you don't throw passes longer than about 10 yards very often, and basically only when you absolutely have to. So, but anyway, here's the difference between where you make up the difference, though, is that Kelvin Allen is averaging 100 yards a game, even though he's only playing a half of football in each one.
And not only that, but he's not even on the field the whole time.
Yeah, but he's got a good average. Brandon there is doing well as well.
White's not doing so well.
Not so well. But White is more of a pass receiving guy, and it looks like he's a converted wide receiver as well.
Well, he's also on the second string team more often than not.
Well, I think also, though, he does not have the tackle breaking skills and that kind of thing that a natural running back has, right?
Well, we'll see about that. I'm thinking about running him as the start in this game just to get him some more yards.
And of course, what passing you do, most of it goes to Tony Easley, who's got 16 catches for 164 yards in the first 3 games. So, he's having a good preseason as well. And so defensively, of course, we've got Matt Mills on the kickoff coverage, William Nipper, Danny Jones, and actually Ross Hasty at free safety. So, like 3 of the top 6 tacklers are those golden 3 players on the defense, right? The nickel corner and the strong safety and the free safety, right?
Yep.
And that's just the style of defense that I play. I tend to play the safeties up closer to the line, which gives them more, involvement in the run defense and that kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Anyway, my leading sack getter is the left outside linebacker, Nakfor, followed by Brad Lewis, Ben French, Matt Ellis on the right side. And then the free safety, Ross Hasty's got 2 sacks because I do blitz with the safeties a fair bit in this defensive setup.
And you've got a lot of sacks for the number of games that we played.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do. And I've been generating a lot with this defensive scheme, right? And of course, in the first 3 games, Danny Jones has got 3 interceptions. And then there's Ross Hasty, the free safety. And oddly enough, Nakfor and Boston have the other 2. But again, out of those 3 important players, they've picked off 4 passes in 3 games.
Yep.
Right? So, like those players are not only, like run defenders, and you can see Danny Jones there leading the team in pass knockdowns. And Hasty has a forced fumble too. And so far, you've been perfect on kicking field goals. And you got a pretty decent net average. So we didn't have a replay to go over today, so I just figured we would look at some of the how the team has been performing up to this point.
And things have been going well.
Yep, and we're up against the St. Louis Scorpions this week, and they have a weak-ish defense and a pretty strong offense.
Yeah, well, they started out as a balanced team, but they seem to have...
they seem to have evolved in the offense direction.
Yep.
So we're using the RecV5X profile here. For your running back packages.
Yes, for my quick swap running back packages.
Yeah, I might add a couple more packages on the defensive side for this one, like to swap cornerbacks. But that's not absolutely necessary, and things seem to be going kind of okay right now. So your playbook is just called Rec V5X, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Oh, checking. And, of course, I am running the monster defense. And there's our key players. So Jameel Jefferson, the right end, is a key player. And then, of course, Bo Jenkins and Kelvin Allen, who are both NFL icons.
Well, can you really blame Kelvin Allen for being an NFL icon at this point?
Yeah, well, he didn't get as many rushing yards in the last season you played offense as Mendenhall did, but
yeah, well, nobody's going to ever beat Mendenhall from Madden 12.
Yeah, with his 4,000-yard rushing season.
Yep, with his 4,000-yard rushing season. He had more yards than Tom Brady had passing yards at the end of that season.
Yeah, not only that, but your second-string guy, I forget his name now, had almost 2,000 yards too.
That's right, yep.
Okay, look at this. They've got Cecil Ford from the Tigers.
Wow, they must have made a trade or picked him up out of free agency or something.
Maybe picked him up out of free agency. Because obviously we just played the Tigers and they had their offense actually had gone down a couple of points because probably of cap room problems, right?
Yeah, they also had a lot of injuries too.
Well, it's windy, so I'm going to pick the wind more or less at my back here. And the Scorpions elect to receive, so I guess we'll get our audibles set up here. And I have a different kind of method for calling audibles than you. Whoops, wrong one. Because you tend to switch sides.
That's right, I switch sides over and over.
When you're calling audibles, whereas I have more of an idea of, like once I choose a side that I want to bring the pressure from, I just leave it that way because I use pretty wide postured defensive formations anyway. So, if they move an extra tight end over or what have you, it really doesn't matter all that much. But I will use audibles to change. I'm kind of on the fence here about this one. Maybe we'll do that instead. I'll use audibles to change coverage types because quite often if I see a 1 or 2 wide receiver set, I'll come out with playing a 3 deep zone so I can have an extra short zone. And then if they line up with a twins formation with 2 wide receivers on one side, I'll audible to a man coverage scheme instead, so that my zone doesn't get overloaded on the one side by the 2 wide receivers, right? So most of my defensive audibles are man coverage audibles. And if I do play zone defense, it'll be because that's what I called.
Yep.
And welcome back. The visiting team are ready to kick this one off. He got all of that one.
Well, that's a long kick.
Yep. Well, you got a pretty strong wind at your back, and you also have a kicker with 99 kick power. So he finally made it there. Yep.
Could almost put it up through the uprights.
First and 10.
If we ever get a game where the wind's blowing from our back, I'm totally going to try to kick the kickoffs through the uprights.
I think you've done that before, actually.
Number 85, the man in motion. They'll pass on first down. With the pass.
Well, he's lucky he held on to that one.
Yeah, well, that was the running back running that, like, really long flare out.
Yeah, where they go out right. And up.
Yeah. but I'll tend to ignore that one unless they start doing it a lot, because I'm playing the corner in a deep zone over here anyway. So yeah, he picked up a few yards on that play, but it wasn't a touchdown like those can sometimes turn into, right?
Yep.
It's 1st and 10.
But if they start throwing sideways a lot, that's when I'll start going to more zone defenses too, right?
It's the toss to the right. Loses the defender. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it.
Boom. Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
One of the great running backs in the league, John, up against one of the league's top defensive units. What do you think?
Well, I will say one thing I think we've learned from the last couple of seasons is that a great defense beats a great offense. But this one could still go either way.
Slings it out left
Oh boy, that was a dangerous pass.
Yeah, Danny Jones could have actually been a little more aggressive there.
Yeah, really, hey.
I don't know why you throw that with the coverage guy in front of the receiver like that.
Yeah.
Sedberry, balloon set.
Could be Cecil Ford is getting old too, who knows?
Surveys the field, throws it, breaking.
Wow, he had a long time to stand in there.
Yeah, no pressure came.
Well, they left the tight end and the running back in to block there, right?
Yep.
So basically, my pass rusher on the outside beat the tight end and then got picked up by the running back. So
and cut blocked.
Yeah, so they had, I had 4 guys coming and they had like 7 blockers, right?
Let's get back to
which is why he was able to stand there for such a long time.
Call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Right goes in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Throwing short to his left. The defender goes down. He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your decleaner. That's what happened there.
No, that's all right. You had the coverage guy out there, and he made the tackle. Well, he set up the tackle for the other guy, but same difference.
Well, like the way I've got this designed, I do have plenty of redundancy.
Only one man in the backfield.
So if one guy misses, then, there's always someone else there, right?
Yep.
They have to reach the 30 to convert. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Drops back, under pressure, throwing.
Ooh, another one.
He's getting his hands on it, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, that one he had to reach for a bit, so... Oh, look at this, they're going to go on 4th down, huh?
Isn't it a bit early for this?
Well, I don't know, but I guess.
Maybe they figure they can't kick a field goal with this nasty crosswind or something.
8th play of this drive.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is, because they're playing into the wind.
They line up in the I formation. Number 85 goes in motion.
Oh, I got blocked out.
Edwards makes the tackle at the 28-yard line. Good blocking.
That's all right. Maybe they'll hit Danny Jones in the hands again.
Teams run in the middle about 80% of the time, and that's inside the tackle. So you have to be able to have some success doing it. This time, there was no problem getting it up in there.
Sedberry, balloon setback. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming with the throw. He hits the receiver. Harry records the stop at the 8. That'll move the chains, Sean.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
They're 8 yards from the end zone. Dropping back. Throws to the end zone. This one.
Yeah, there was no way that was going to go.
Incomplete in the end zone. 2nd down. And this is the 11th play of this drive.
Well, I guess I have the line shifted the right
Only
way.
one man in the backfield.
Oh, well,
Ford
now
with a
I guess
man
it
in
doesn't
motion.
matter.
Closing in, throws it, and
What?
it's complete.
Oh, what is that? How did he manage to make his way through all those guys?
Separation, and
How did he manage to come back and catch that pass?
Yeah, like, look at this. It's a double spy, right? That's a double spy.
And they both break towards him.
Yeah.
Oh, suction block.
And then, for some reason, nobody can tackle him. He's surrounded by 3 defenders here, right?
Yeah, I think there's a suction block there.
Well, I don't know. There was a lot of garbage going on there. I don't know. That was pretty cheesy.
field.
Very, very cheesy.
Well, all you gotta do is do your best to keep him out.
Sedbury, the deep man.
Well, there you go. Sometimes these things just work out.
Sedbury
Yep.
couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down.
This is where you go.
Well, you know what? I managed to hold him to a field goal here after that, like, extremely cheesy run after the catch on that one.
But they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
And it's up. The veteran kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same
Because,
way.
you know what? Normally, if he throws that kind of pass into a spy type of situation,
Nice kick.
bad
And
things
recovery.
happen for the offense, right?
Yep. And bad things should have happened there. I mean, he crossed the line of scrimmage 3 times
Yeah.
on that play.
Yeah, really. It was terrible. That was a terribly cheesy play.
All right. I want to get White's rushing average up, so I'm actually going to start him in this game.
Okay.
So let's pick up the action.
You figure with the better offensive line, like with the number 1 guys out there, maybe he'll do better?
Yeah, I do.
Directing traffic. Jenkins sends a man in motion. Looking upfield. Madden brings
Well,
it down.
so far so good.
33-yard line. About 7 yards there. 2nd and maybe 3. Mills moves in motion. White. The 40. Lake makes the stop at the 45-yard line.
Because he's got to be able to get out of the backfield. I mean, on a lot of those plays in the second half all the time, he can't even get out of the backfield.
Yeah, that's true. The offensive line is getting pushed backwards
Come out of the nickel.
all the time with those second string guys, right? The offensive line is still, in my opinion, is still a work in progress on this team.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
The
Yeah, that's a
start-
delay game.
The play
Yeah,
clock was
the
ticking
starting
down.
group are pretty good, but
So they have 1st and 10 here.
the you know, like we still are lacking a bit in depth. Like if we got an injury in a key position on the offensive line, you would notice a difference, right?
Mm-hmm. I definitely would. Okay, someone popped through the line there, so we'll just cut that one up.
At the 47-yard
Get the
line.
yards that we can.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Mills comes in motion. Hand it off. Lake pulls him down at the 47. So that's a gain of about 5. They have to get the ball inside the 45 to convert for the first down.
Well, they
Now
got
they're going to
everybody.
stack the line.
Well, it's time to go to the curls play now.
And we got Tony Easley out there, and maybe Marshall on the right.
With the pass, he hits his receiver, dives and brings him down. That little dump off will move the chains.
Yeah, he's turned into Mr. Reliable, right?
You know, he's got a great pair of hands, and he at least gets off the line quick enough and can outmaneuver some defenders, right?
Out of the nickel. Looks like he's calling an audible. Mills in motion.
Oh, they managed to get their shift. Oh, I got tackled in the backfield.
Yeah, the guy shot through the line and got you.
That'll drive you crazy when that happens.
Well, I hate that. Right? That's why in my current offensive playbook that I've been running, well, I'm not running. I started using that shotgun version of the single back big, right? Because at least if it's a shotgun snap and when you turn around to hand the ball off, they can't do that to you. It takes that out of their game plan, right?
Number 59.
That's okay, you know, run for a loss for 4 yards on first down and run for like 11 yards on second down, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But you're probably going to have 10 or 12 runs for a loss in this game just because that's what you almost always get, right?
More or less, yeah. You know, just because I want to try to get points on this drive, I think I'm going to go to the curls play.
Drops back with the pass.
And I think that was the right decision.
Yep, it was. He was wide open.
Like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Jenkins with a man in motion. Hand it off. He's in the clear with that blazing.
All right.
Makes the tackle.
Yeah, I told you he could do the job.
Yep. Yeah, he just needs blocking in front of him, right?
Yeah, because he's a bit more of a smaller and agile guy rather than someone who can run people over, right?
Yeah.
He is still over 200 pounds, mind you.
Calling an audible now.
Wow.
Rhodes, the motion.
You got them to shift that line around a lot.
He'll get it again.
Okay, well that time that was just not going to work.
For a short loss.
Line still falls apart sometimes. Looks like
Yeah, it's that toll that you have to pay. Every now and then you have to take a run for a loss.
Changing the play
what do we got here?
Jenkins sends a man
Zone defense.
He hands it off. He's inside the 10. Madden stops him at the 8-yard line. About 7 yards there.
Wow, I really must have run White until he was exhausted, man.
Yep.
All right.
And this is the 12th.
Well, we'll come out in this, but we'll see what kind of coverage they give me. Because with 4 yards to go and this close, and I still want to score.
With the pass.
Oh, what was that overthrow?
Yeah, well, I guess you'll have to kick a field goal now.
Man.
Pressing a little bit out there. He needs to be a little more patient. Find his receiver.
Strong crosswind from your right to the left.
Yeah. I can't believe that overthrow, though. That was so sloppy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I planted my feet there and everything. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, no, that's just something that's programmed in, right?
And we're back.
Ooh.
And it's on its way.
Well, it still went in.
Yeah, it still went in.
It had enough forward momentum to cancel out that terrible kick
Are lined up for the kickoff.
from a very close range.
And he got all of that.
Yeah, you just about kicked that one out the back of the end zone.
Yeah, keep in mind it's out the back of the corner of the end zone, which is a further distance than the center of the end zone.
Yeah, that's true, too.
At the 20.
Okay, well.
It's 1st and 10. Scorpions line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Gets the delayed handoff. Jefferson is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 20. 1-yard gain on that play. So it's 2nd and 10. Sedbury is the deep back. Ford sends a man in motion. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He threw it a little too soon and it missed the mark. The pass rusher
Another chance.
Yeah, one of these days they're going to get into serious trouble doing
I'll
that.
tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of
Oh, there was a
hands.
chance too, man. That ball was in the air for
Number 85.
a long time after it got jarred out.
Yep.
Yeah, they picked the right guy to go to. He just did something his teammates aren't used to seeing.
Well, that was quadruple coverage on that, right?
That was ridiculous. I don't know why he threw it there.
Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
I just don't like receiving those ones that I have to chase for a while.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
You know, like I might have been able to run for a couple yards on that one, but if you do, he's way more likely to fumble, especially if he has to travel a long ways to get to it, right?
Hand off to the tailback. Green makes the tackle.
Yeah, just take it up the middle instead if they want to play that wide line.
And we're still helping our rushing yardage.
Yep. Well, so far,
Changing the play now.
Yeah, if they're going to stack the line like that, I'm going to come out in this.
Throws it.
yeah, and throw it to Easley again.
Makes the tackle at the 40.
Yeah, and hopefully we throw it on target.
To throw it in his
Yeah,
direction.
really.
Yeah, he's got
I think I'm
some of
gonna
the
let
best
the clock
hands in
run
the
here.
league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. 3rd down, things like that. That's when he really
And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. The ball is right at midfield.
So is Easley going to have a 1,000-yard receiving season this year? If he's the only guy you ever throw the ball to?
We'll have to see. Yeah, he is like the main receiver I throw the ball to, actually.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, he's got twice as many catches as anybody else so far in the preseason.
play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying.
There's your obligatory run for a loss, right?
yeah, I don't even really pay attention to it, to be honest, half the time.
And stop the play before it even gets started.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
It's going to be hard to get around the free safety there, though. Unless the free safety, you know, takes a couple steps back.
Oh no, you'll get team tackled by both safeties there.
He's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, these things happen.
Keep testing this rushing defense.
Guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
To convert on this 3rd down, they have to reach the 38. Scorpions come out.
No, they're going to come out in man coverage.
Yep.
Looks like he's calling an audible. Throwing.
And he catches it. Breaks a tackle. Wow. Easley's got all the receiving yardage in this game so far.
I mean, if you could do things like that out on the field.
Yeah, then I guess you better feed him the ball, eh?
Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Okay, they've got like some kind of zone defense going on here.
Throwing on 1st down. Pressure.
I got hit while I threw there, and
Yeah.
it came out like a lame duck.
Big turnover.
The quarterback has
There was a gap between the two short zones here that I was
Yeah.
trying to hit.
Yeah, you're trying to hit the
Yeah,
inside tight end, right?
it just didn't work out that time because I got hit.
7th play
Yeah,
of this
your
drive.
pass protection broke down too quickly. Well, that's what they're going to try and do now, right? They're going to crowd the line like this and try and make you pass.
Looks like he's changing the play. Gets the pass off.
Well, you found him that time.
Just unloaded on him.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. A head injury.
Yeah. Well, we'll have Marshall and Sarah out there now.
Or Easley and Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Easley and Sarah, yeah.
They'll need to get the ball inside the 15 to convert for the first. Looks like he's calling an audible. Jenkins with a man in motion. Another run.
Well, you made the first down anyway.
At the 11-yard line. Another third down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to third down, it's about to be first down.
Well, it looks like Marshall's back, so he wasn't hurt seriously.
Everything worked out in the end.
Yeah, just got his bell rung a little bit. Just give him some smelling salts there on the sideline, and he'll be fine.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's a face mask.
Yeah, a big one, too. That's a first down. And a run for a loss.
Well, but it won't count as a run for a loss because those don't count when they have penalties.
Nah.
They don't record those in the statistics in this game. So we're all good. We're still
To the end zone.
saving and preserving our rushing average.
Jenkins sends a man in motion, directing traffic.
I wasn't sure you were even going to... Well, there's your run for a loss.
Yeah, there's the obligatory run for a loss.
Yeah.
Lost about 2 yards.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was going to get that one off either.
To the end zone.
Well, it looks like we're going to throw a touchdown pass to Kelvin Allen now.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
You think?
Unless we throw one to Marshall first.
I'd look at Marshall first just because of the way the coverage looks over there.
Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off. And he
I didn't like how that guy didn't turn around when he was backing up.
Exactly. You did what I would have done on that play. The only problem is, of course, the guy didn't catch the ball, right?
Yeah. Come on, Kelvin Allen. You got to catch those. All right, well, maybe we'll go for this kind of thing.
No, you're not going to get... Well, actually, you know what? You convert Marshall to a streak and throw it underneath that safety, maybe.
something in the defense.
Just make sure you throw it down, because I don't think anyone's covering him right away.
With the throw.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's complete. That's a great
That was just my pre-snap read of that, right?
It was a good read. It's not something that I would have tried there. We probably wouldn't have got a touchdown there if you hadn't made that comment.
You probably could have audibled him to a curl as well, but then there'd be no guarantee he'd be able to turn. I think he still would have been open, but he probably would have got tackled short.
Probably,
right?
yep.
Because he would have had to catch the ball and then turn around and run with it afterwards, right?
Yep.
Whereas that way but the key is you had to throw that pass really fast before he got too deep so that the safety would be able to move up and make a play on it, right?
Which is thankfully something I'm already used to doing. Because I have a couple of plays that are designed out of the box like that.
Yeah.
Nothing happened to the offense on their last drive.
So there you go. You got another touchdown pass. Okay, well, let's try a little bit of 3-3-5 here.
Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure with the pass.
Ooh, you see Edwards slip through there?
Yep.
Any way you look at it, an incomplete pass is a heck of a lot better than throwing it to the other guy.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
They had the right tackle jump.
The right tackle jumped.
Number 65.
Oh, that's just like if you sacked him on first down now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
It's now 2nd and 15 after the penalty.
Now I guess we'll change our coverage up too.
Only one man back. Drops back.
He left the tight end in to block again, and ooh.
Edwards
Wow.
working in the middle and almost had the
Wow.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Yeah, well, that was them trying to throw that slant pass again.
Yeah.
Kansas City is trying to prevent anything wrong here and backs up the corners and safeties. Little goes in motion. Pressure coming.
Yeah.
Oh, and you get the sack.
Edwards gets through there and sacks the quarterback.
Man, Edwards was like this whole drive.
2 or 3
Yep.
plays like that in just about every game.
He's out there on the punt coverage team too.
Oh, fuck.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt away here.
Yeah, it's funny for a player who had so little talent in season 1.
From the 44.
He has actually got no challengers for the starting position at middle linebacker still after all this time.
Well, what he does play and what is expected of him, he does well, right? He does it good enough that we just don't really need anyone else.
Jenkins
Yep.
sends a man in motion.
Yeah, basically he plays his position well enough that it is not a priority for improvement, right?
That's right.
Off to the tailback. He was really
So we'll take another team tackle.
Yeah, you
Yep.
talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded and he got his depleter.
trying to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help.
Well,
the
you now
offense
have more
dictate
rushing
the rest
yards
of the
than they
game.
have passing
Calling it
yards. You might get a jam on easily over there now. That guy's playing him pretty tight down.
That's
eh?
all right. Or not.
With the
Yeah,
pass.
or maybe he'll
And
back
he
off.
hits his target. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in.
And yeah, I could have thrown it to White there too, but
I'd throw it to easily any chance that I get, just because out of the players you had on the field there, he's probably the most likely to catch the pass, right? And I mean, if you're going to play this type of offense where you're throwing short passes all the time and running, then
Drop again.
you want to throw high percentage passes,
One of my
right?
favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
And throwing to him is a high percentage
That kind
pass.
of hit could loosen your teeth.
They'll need to get the ball inside the 15 to convert for the first. Looks like he's changing the play.
Yeah, come on, guys. Don't run into each other while you're getting out there.
White.
oh, the corner didn't get blocked.
Yeah, you should have headed up that big gap in the middle there.
Well, I wasn't sure if I could actually hit it. It looked a little
Say
tight.
that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off.
But I suppose I should have tried harder.
Yeah, well, you know what? This is that law, too, though, where you have to do something exceptional. You have to dig yourself out of a hole, like a long yardage situation or something, in order to score, right?
And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on third down. Changing the play now. Jenkins sends a man in motion.
So you're going to run against the dime, eh?
Well, I'm not going to pass against it.
White.
Wow, look at that, eh?
Boom! Now that is big-time football.
White.
I think that was the right decision.
That was definitely the right decision.
So they have first and 10 here.
Of course, I've seen you run on like third down and 27 and make it before, too, right?
Jeez.
Rhodes comes in motion.
Almost time to sub White out. He's getting tired again. Oh, that guy's coming around the outside.
It's loose.
Oh.
That's not a fumble.
Makes the tackle at the 12-yard line. Score.
Definitely, you got to challenge that one, because I don't think that's a fumble.
We have a challenge, so the referee will go over.
Yeah,
to
it was
the
two-handing that too, so.
Well, I'm pretty sure that he went down before the ball came out, too.
So what we're looking for here is
Right.
whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
Yeah, it looks like it must have been his side that hit the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his arm and shoulder hit the ground and then the ball came out, right? That's just one of those things that they throw into this game to make challenges meaningful, is that they have bad calls like this fairly often, right? Because in my view, that's a bad call. You know, you shouldn't have had to use a challenge for that, because if the referee was watching it all and not asleep, he would have blown that play dead anyway.
Well, it also removes a fumble from his record too, right? And gives him those yardage again.
Yeah. But still, they have it built in so that you have to use the challenges, right? And that's why every time on offense there's a fumble, I always challenge it, unless I can see that it obviously is a fumble, like the guy is standing upright on, and the ball comes out while he's like standing upright.
Yep.
But if he's falling down at all, I always challenge the fumble. Always.
And he always knows what's going on.
You took a pretty big loss on that play.
Dime backs in for this play. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Yeah, just run the ball again.
Jenkins with a man in motion.
They got some kind of a dime blitz or something set up there.
No, that's okay. We've got a face mask.
Yeah, well, that'll get you closer to make the field goal a little easier anyway.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around. You just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
About a 28-yard field goal here as they line up for the kick. And it's on its way.
Wow, did that ever move, eh?
Yeah, it's a hell of a crosswind.
Yeah.
Because I didn't aim that over very far.
Yeah, that's a 15-mile-an-hour crosswind, right? Well, you took 4 plays to gain 1 yard. Well, that's going to go into the middle of the field. You still managed to kick it to the goal line.
Yeah, you lose a little bit of yardage, though, when you miskick a ball.
Yeah.
Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out.
Yeah, you don't actually have to...
First and 10. The corners are backing off.
cover those kickoffs very often.
Only one man in the backfield. Going to the air on first down. Rolling left. Throw. Mills records the stop at the
Couldn't quite get to him that time.
You think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Sedberry, the lone back, flings it to the outside. Incomplete.
Wow, he actually put the hit on him enough to make him drop the ball.
Yep. Hey, sometimes those get ruled as fumbles.
Yep.
So it's 2nd and 10. Sedberry in the backfield.
See, with this scheme, I get to control all 3 of the defensive tackles at one time or another, eh? Because they're always shifting in position. Uh-oh.
So he looks to be okay, but he'll have to come out for a play. 3rd and long.
Well, hopefully he'll come back right away.
Well, we'll help the other guy out a little.
And the catch is made. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Boy, he worked hard to go nowhere there.
Yeah, well, Danny Jones might not have made the tackle there, but he slowed that guy down enough that the deep zone guy could come up and make the tackle.
Yep. And I mean, over the years, his tackling has gotten to a passable level anyways.
Yeah, he still misses one every now and again, but
Here's the kick.
but he's mainly he's not out there as a run defender anyway. I put him out there in situations like that, in what I consider to be passing situations.
Jill, any more information on the injury?
I was able to talk
Well, it looks like he's going to be out until well, probably for the rest of the game now.
Take a series or 2 off, then return to the field.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. White.
Wow, you got to block that guy on the outside.
Yeah. Well,
I picked up the guy on the inside, but couldn't block the guy on the outside.
oh well.
And there
You
was
can-
like 2 players to block that one guy out there.
You can make it to the 2-minute warning now.
He sees something in the defense. Changing the play now. 2 minutes to go. Looks like he's changing the play.
I have a accidentally reversed formation here.
Jenkins with a
Well,
think
that's,
so, yep.
that's okay. That'll get it straightened out.
hand off to the tailback.
Oh, yeah, look at
Number
that.
55 takes him down.
Easily gets a
34.
pancake block. Wow.
About 2 to go. They've executed very
Well, now they're playing wide linebackers on you there.
They're ahead at the moment. Jenkins sends a man in motion.
Well, I'll try to send an extra tight end out there.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't just bolt toward the left side of the formation again like they do sometimes. You never know if it's going to help or not, right? In theory, it should. He should block the guy who's in his line of sight directly ahead of him, but they don't always do things that make sense.
Again for the run. Number 55 makes the tackle at the 35.
Well, they called a timeout.
Ah, well, I guess that's how it goes.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. He kicks a line drive.
Ooh, this looks good.
And he chooses not to return
Bounce out of
this one.
bounds, yeah.
There you go.
We're just about down to 1 minute.
50-yard punt, no return inside the 20.
Right in motion.
Maybe he'll finally improve after a game.
They give it to the halfback. Number 52 makes the play at the 17. A little over a minute left. Hand it off to the back. Sedberry barely gets enough. Just a simple run through the middle.
And all you got to do is control the line of scrimmage
Well,
and give a little push so that
it's going to-
get through there for the first down.
It's going to take them a while to get there at this rate.
So they have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation. Right, the motion man. Stackhouse. Big hit on the ball carrier.
Yeah, with all the running they're doing, it kind of makes you wonder if they're even really trying.
I don't know.
And then they call a timeout here and switch to a 3 wide receiver formation. It's just like, what are you guys doing with your 2-minute offense?
About 8 yards.
They're not really trying very hard.
Yeah, I think it's just a schizophrenic AI change strategy thing.
Yeah.
Closing in. Gets the pass off. First tip.
Oh my god.
The defense was all over.
Wow, that was a
a
panic throw, that's for sure.
Yep.
Physically on the outside.
Wow.
Bump him off their routes, hold him up at the line. You can take away his receiving option, forcing him to just get rid of it.
Tosses it right. Hand it off to the back. Jones stops him at the 23. That run goes for just a few
Okay.
yards. He was building up
Danny
some
Jones was
speed,
playing the corner position on the outside there that time.
Well, he did a good job of it.
Yeah.
You won't see too many rushes from the offense.
They're not gonna
in the
get this
second
off.
half.
No, they're not. I'm going to let them run the clock out too. I'm content to go to the halftime with the score the way it is.
Yeah, it's a decent lead.
Yeah. So it must be time to go and get new drinks and all that kind of good stuff.
Yes, let's go for the halftime stretch.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Oh, wait, we're back. I was
Yeah.
going to do the whole intro thing. I don't know why
Yeah,
the hell I
really,
was going
eh?
to do that.
Well, anyway, look at this. 77 yards rushing and 61 yards passing.
Yeah, well, I didn't get as many rushing yards as I was hoping for, but
Yeah. Well, They been keeping you under control fairly well, but that's okay. You're still getting the time of possession, which is double theirs.
Both teams have fared in the first half. From the 11-yard line.
Yeah, White is our return guy in the second half, too.
Yeah.
Kansas City might be able to put this one away if they can get
But
into the end
I don't know what his rushing average was like in the first
It was
half.
just under 4.
Just under 4? Well, hopefully that'll help him out in the long run.
Yeah, well, also you had like 9 runs for a loss in that first half, right?
Yeah.
First and 10.
So,
Okay, they're already coming out crowding the line.
yeah,
Can't get a
that's
ton on the
right.
ground on first down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
Some teams manage to get
Oh yeah, I totally forgot to. I need to swap my tight ends around, or else Marshall and Easley will just swap places.
That's right. But you're going to have to go with what you got for this play anyway.
Ah, that's all right. We haven't given Marshall a catch yet, I don't think.
Oh no, he's got 2.
You have 2?
Including one for a touchdown.
He hits the receiver. He was really hit hard.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happens.
I guess it just goes to show, too, I don't really keep track of who I'm throwing the ball to. I just kind of throw it to where I see an opening and then watch the yardage go up.
So effective.
Well, one of the advantages to this single back system that you run is that when you do audible to that curls play, the tight ends are playing in the slots more often than not, and those are the guys that you throw the ball to most of the time, right? Well, there's going to be a few more yards tacked onto that one.
Yep.
The officials are signaling that he grabbed the face mask.
Sometimes the defender will do whatever it takes to get a guy down. This time he got caught pulling him down by the mask.
Despite very little success running on first down, they still lead.
And running is important, but they've got other weapons that can get them in the end zone.
Sarah comes in motion. Allen.
Well, that was a decent enough motion.
Yeah, you did all right, and look at Pete Clark holding that block on the corner out there, eh?
Yeah, wow, they gave us a real shit spot there, though.
Yeah, they did. Give you a garbage spot, but that's okay.
I should also check my wide receiver positions, make sure that everybody's all swapped out. Yeah, we got Coleman, Clark, Jefferson. Probably want to get Herman in there instead of Mills.
And welcome back. Scorpions come out in a nickel package.
Well, wide receiver 3 on your teams don't get thrown the ball very often anyway.
True.
He's looking, buying time.
Green is not really much of a scrambler.
No, I didn't really like how that looked.
Yeah, well, you know what? You're better off, especially with the lead, to protect the ball a little bit. They're celebrating. You must have got tackled like half a yard behind the line of scrimmage or something.
About 6 to go.
They're acting like they got a sack.
Team success on third down so far.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
With the pass.
Ooh, he almost got away from the tackle, too.
Yep.
At the 36-yard line.
If you'd have had a little more room there before the sideline, I'll bet he would have been able to add on a few yards after the catch on that one.
Yeah, he had to kind of stop before the sideline there.
Yeah. Yeah, he just ran out of room at the edge there. He's doing a great job of blocking over there now.
Well, who knows? Maybe the running back ability has something to do with the way blocking holds up.
I don't know.
All these things seem to be interconnected in some kind of way sometimes.
Calling an audible now.
Should swap Easley and Sarah.
Dropping back to pass on first down.
Well, you might as well have thrown it to Sarah anyway, or Allen, because they played the press on Easley that time.
Yep. Well, that's all right.
They're within striking distance here. Calling an audible. Green with a man in motion. Again with the carry.
Well, that was terrible blocking.
Yep.
Thanks, Easley.
There again for a stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you got another tackle for a loss, right? Another run for a loss.
Situational guy. You want him out there in every snap. He's smart, he plays with leverage, and you can count on him to make the big defensive play just when you need it.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Give me the right, man. Give me the right. You're not going to give me the right. Oh, and then we're going to get that audible animation.
Yeah.
Calls a timeout. 7 yards to go.
Yep, you can't call another audible when you've only got 5 seconds left. It just won't work.
Out on a nickel package. Looks like he's changing the play. He sees something in the defense. With the pass and the
Well, they covered the in over the middle there. I was hoping I could split between them, but they covered it pretty well.
Well, that's fine. Wow, 15, 16 mile an hour crosswind, 17.
Oh, God.
You missed that one anyway.
Hey, maybe it'll hook hard to the left.
The kick is up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Yeah!
Wow.
Perfect red zone percentage.
Well, you know what? He hasn't missed a field goal in preseason yet, right? I thought for sure you were going to miss that one badly, but...
I probably should have.
Should be a return
Yeah,
here.
that was such a strong crosswind, you just happened to hook it to the side that the wind was coming from, right?
Yep.
That was lucky.
2 scores to get back into this one.
Okay, we need to get some people sorted out here, too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Here we need to get... we'll take Matthews out this time. And put Miller in. And we'll give Roble a chance to play some more. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Alright. So... we're gonna go with Mills there. And I think Miller there. Okay. And Thomas there. Yeah. Because Gooden is still out for another probably better part of this quarter anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
I think the whole quarter, actually.
Safety. Okay, so we got the speedy corner with the slow safety and the slower corner with the speedy safety. Yeah.
And we go back.
Which is kind of how I like to do things.
It's 1st and 10. Bruce lines up behind his fullback in the eye. They give it to the halfback. Diving tackle to bring him down. About 7 yards there.
7-yard gain on the play.
A little over 4 to go. Wilkinson sends a man in motion. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Baseball's incomplete. So the man
Well, he can
down
jump,
the line.
that's for sure.
I tell you, that's
Yep.
exactly what you're supposed to do if you don't reach your quarterback. Get your hands up.
He's a bit lanky for a defender, but it works.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Huh. Okay, looks like they got 3 receivers on that side now.
Handed it off to the back. He got
Didn't work
very
out for them, though.
good penetration there.
They didn't even try to take advantage of it.
Perfect position to
I
make
think they were just testing for man coverage or whatever.
His motor's
Probably.
always running at 100%, and he's got the
Thing is, though,
experience to diagnose
with that particular formation with man coverage, I don't man lock anyway. So it looks the same regardless of whether I'm playing man or zone, right?
Here's the punt.
And that's going to go out of bounds.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Coleman goes in motion. He sees something in the defense.
Oh, I missed it.
That's okay. It worked out anyway.
Worked out anyway.
Records the stop at the
But yeah, I usually try to, when he's on the left shoulder of number 65 there, is when I try to snap it.
Yeah.
Because that way I think he has a better set of odds to actually run up this gap properly.
Let's get back to the play on the field.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Like I said before, the buttons on this controller are starting to get a little tired. But we'll keep using it as long as it keeps working, because I think we got another one or two still in the blister packs.
Yep.
Like brand new ones, sitting there waiting in the wings. So.
I think you're right, yep.
Drops back. It's rid of it. And it's caught. Number 55.
Feed the ball to Sarah a little bit.
Yep.
46-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Help him improve a little bit more. I don't like that wide line.
Yeah, well, you've been running wide on them so much that it's not too surprising that they're playing that wide line, right?
Gave up to the tailback. Lucas with the tackle at the 45-yard line. They went with the running play.
You never know when you're
Kind of funny, but sometimes when you motion them out of that formation, they run. And I'm not really sure what causes that. If I could figure it out, I'd do it all the time.
Yeah.
Calling it audible.
Well, you know what? If they had a way to do it, the ideal way would be to have them be aware of how much time is on the play clock too, right?
I tried to turn up that gap in the middle there, but it looks like somebody came off their man.
Yep. Somebody reached out and grabbed you, but that's okay. You picked up 2 instead of losing 2, so...
Any situation. And you can run the ball
3rd and 7 is much more manageable than 3rd and 9, right?
It helps to slow down those pass rushers.
Looks like he's changing the play.
Okay, this is where Coleman or Clark drops something, right?
Yep, probably.
No, this is where I get sacked.
Yep, you got sacked.
I tried to throw it, damn it.
Yeah, well, your receiver was open. Both of them were, actually. Both of the slant guys. You could have thrown to either one, but the protection broke down too quickly.
Yeah, I think even my extra blocker got pancaked.
Yeah, that's what happened, right? The guy who knocked over the extra blocker got you. Because they were bringing a blitz there, right? Like they had 5 guys coming.
Game for the punt. Anderson into return. Very shallow punt.
Yeah.
Good roll.
Yep. Got a little bit of roll. Stopped it inside their 10.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man in the backfield. Wilkinson sends a man in motion. Mills with the tackle.
Well, it looked a little off, but you still had Mills and the safety from the other side of the field who had come over.
Yeah.
2nd and less than a yard.
Well, that was one of those times when they had all the blocking kind of going for them. Oh, look at that. Scott Pete splits the gap and gets the sack.
Right on. All right, it was worth it, I think, investing a bit of effort into him. I think he's turned out to be a decent player.
I've insisted. I've told you before. He's going to get lots of playing time.
Start converting on third down if they're going to be successful.
Because I play 3 defensive tackles a lot, right?
Dropping back, closing in with the
Somebody got a hit on him out there too.
Yep. But he managed to somehow, even though I had the flat zone out there, right? What the hell kind of a pattern is that? What is that? What is he running?
Oh, that's a out and up.
Yeah, I know, but wow, did he throw that early?
So let's pick up the action.
Now,
That's
this is one heck
insane.
of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down.
I don't think you should even be able to get away with throwing a pass that early. It just shouldn't work.
It's a rare passer, too, not one that you typically see.
Yeah.
To carry it. Number 95 makes the tackle at the 31-yard line. Good gain for the offense here in the second half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. About 6 to go. Backing off. Bruce, the lone back. Drops back. Pressure. Gets rid of it. He couldn't control it.
No, that's just a drop pass. That's
That
second
was-
string factor.
Yeah, that was just a dropped pass.
Not like it would have burned you real hard anyways. It looked like it was just a short drag over the middle.
And here's
Yep.
what they've been able to do so far on third down.
But we'll watch that now.
Conversions are
We'll
usually
watch
a
that
good
pass.
barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Under pressure with the pass.
Oh!
John, I don't know how he didn't pick that one off.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand.
That was the strong safety playing the flat zone over there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he did exactly what he was supposed to do to Crusader standards.
Yep. Well, he knocked down the pass. Mostly though, I mean, I like to play flat zones like that.
Oh, no.
Fuck.
Really?
Man. Okay, you're fired.
Huh.
Yeah, you're fired. Sorry,
He's not
buddy.
even bad at that kind of thing either.
Well, he is bad at it today, and that pisses me off a lot. So, yeah, that's not going to happen again. We're going to make sure it doesn't.
First and 10 following the
He's not even going to get another chance.
They'll go from the I formation. Tosses it out to the left. Drop behind the
Yeah,
line.
maybe the game just decided they wanted to have him have that fumble after all.
Well, the thing is, that was such a routine-looking play. Like, how do you fumble on a play like that? Right?
Yeah, I don't know.
To get inside the
Because he didn't have to chase it a great deal or anything like that. He was standing still when the ball came down.
Well, he's got a good catch rating and a really high kick return rating too, right?
Throwing.
There was really no excuse for that.
No, it's garbage. They just decided to award themselves some
Didn't have much room
points.
to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Yeah, because I think his catch rating is in the 70s for a running back.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert third down.
And then his kick return is obviously high enough to have him have a 95 rating.
There, up yours.
Yeah, well, if we can't, you know, do the punt thing, we'll just get an interception instead, right?
Yep.
He was right there. Quarterback makes a bad throw.
Wow, you know what? Hasty might be starting at free safety this season if he keeps playing like that.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
Ball control sideline.
I don't know if he can even really catch or if it's just luck.
Changing the
I think
play.
that's his second interception in this preseason, so...
Allen. To the 20.
He's been a force. He's also got 2 sacks,
24-yard line.
right?
Gain of 9 on the play.
Oh yeah, we do have a third fullback too, don't we?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do Parkman and Simpson.
Back to the game. Under a yard to go. Looks like he's calling an audible. This one is handed off. Number 80.
Well,
Parkman's-
he gets the first down.
His first handoff of the preseason.
No, I think that's his second.
Oh yeah, it might be a second, because
Yeah.
I might have got a dive play with him. For a touchdown. That's usually how we use them. Well, they're going to come and crowd everybody down at the line again.
Passing on first down. With the pass, he finds his man.
And we'll feed the ball to Easley some more.
At the
Yeah.
30-yard line. 8 catches in the game for him today. A little over 4 to go.
Yeah, I pretty much just go to that Kuros play when I see them crowd the line like that.
Well, like I said, high percentage passes, right? On first and second down, those are good passes to throw because even if they only get you 5 or 6 yards, well, you know, it's just like a successful running play, right?
Throws it, and it's caught.
Well, and sometimes you get a whole bunch more like that.
42-yard line. And
Yeah,
again,
depending on the kind of coverage that they play, you could get some run after.
Like this, who can catch about any ball he throws.
Yeah, I don't know. I really just wouldn't crowd the line doubly like this.
No.
It's just not a good way to play defense. You're so out of position when you do this.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing.
The only thing that surprises me in this game is that if you had, because I've got a couple of teams that have got really speedy wide receivers, and I can't outrun the corners on the outside one-on-one when they crowd the line like that. And really, if they were going to be playing this as a more realistic thing, if they were going to crowd the line like that, they'd have problems with those cornerbacks being beaten deep, right?
Back breaking free.
You know, especially if you have like a speedster at wide receiver.
Well, the funny thing is like, I think you've seen it before, but I can manage to get Kelvin Allen to beat them deep. But then I end up with the problem of, like, overthrows all the time, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, even when you beat them deep, you don't really beat them deep.
No, they've got all kinds of ways that they've got little cheaty ways that, you know, like they can abuse the system like this and not pay for it, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I just stayed behind my blocker there because that guy was squirming around.
Yeah.
So,
30 to convert.
Well, you know what? Picked up 4 yards. Hey, that wind is more or less coming from behind you now, too. You've managed to eat up enough time off the game clock to get that wind back at your back. Wow. There's another obligatory run for a loss.
Led to that stop behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll do that kind of thing. He's one of the smartest players at defensive end. He always seems to be in position. He uses his hands well. And he has those
That
long
guy
arms.
has got like 6 tackles for a loss in this game, eh? That defensive end.
oh yeah.
He sees something in the
He had
defense.
5 at halftime. And the other defensive end had 2.
Passing right.
Ah, we won't make it, though.
No, but that's okay. You're close enough to kick a field goal here.
Won't find a way to get past the marker.
It's just that wind is going to blow you to the left a little bit, probably.
He's one of the best in the league, John, but it's a little surprising to see him in from this distance.
That's going to go through no problem.
And it's on its way. Boy, he really got into that one.
There we go.
Clearing the crossbar.
Another day, another field goal.
Yep. Yeah, well, you only got 2 in this game, though. You actually managed to get a couple of touchdowns this time.
And he got all of that one. A great kick.
Oh, it's the punter kicking off now. That's why you're not getting the touchbacks now.
Yep.
Their defense looking for
He's
a
got
second
decent
straight
kick power
interception.
too, but it's not 99 just yet.
First and 10. Bruce, the lone back. Wilkinson sends a man in motion. They'll pass on first down. Throwing.
Oh, he got his hands on it again.
Coverage, trying to get it in there anyway.
Right? Wow.
One of these days, man.
Well, he's the
Yeah, I
guy
think
who
he already got an
he
interception,
got
right?
the interception on their last possession, right?
Well, you'll just have to see how many you can get in this game, I guess, if they're going to keep playing like this now.
I don't know, at the rate we're going here, we're probably only going to get just that one.
Closing in with the throw. Jones makes the stop at the 22.
Danny Jones out there with the tackle.
4 yards
Yep.
on that play, so they'll be looking at third down. 3rd and 6. Using split backs. Drops back. Pressure, heaving it over the middle.
There's no way.
Incomplete pass. Thought he had something deep, but couldn't get that one to the receiver. 4th down.
Well, they had pretty good protection there, even though I'm playing a huge cushion there and 4 deep zones. I still get concerned when I see him have that much time, eh?
Here's the punt.
Well, you had the deep coverage, though, and he threw it right into the coverage. Because, I don't know,
Well, if that had been the starter, then that might have been a much more dangerous play, right? But probably their backup doesn't have the arm strength or the accuracy to throw a really, really deep ball like that, right?
With the throw.
There you go, easily.
And it's caught. Simeon brings him down at the 38. Nice
We're going to
pass
wear
and
him
good
out
catch on that
at this
play.
rate.
Yeah, really.
Fired in there so hard.
Well,
I
he's
think
got
enough to the
9
ball.
or 10 catches in this game now.
Scorpions
That's okay, though. We've actually got a couple of other players on the team that we could run as a tight end. If we need to have an extra tight end.
with a man in motion. Allen,
First back over to the left.
the
Yep.
30.
However, at least the other guys all picked up their blocks.
Allen is
Yeah, the
closing
blocking
in on
hasn't been
100
as
yards
terrible
rushing.
as it was. But then again, though, these guys have a weaker defense too, right?
First and
Yep.
10.
Yeah, and then they've got, you might have the second string offensive line out there, but they've got the second string defense out there too, right?
Calling an audible now.
Yeah, they're just not going to give me what I want.
Throw the flat pass to easily. Unless they're playing a corner flat.
Pass on first down.
Oh, they got a linebacker flat.
And he makes the grab.
I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
could have thrown it to Easley there.
Yeah, you could have, but I think he was still open enough there because that linebacker started a long ways into the middle of the field. Eh? He's kind of out of position.
Played it like garbage. But that's okay. I wanted to get a reception to Clark there. Coleman's had so many drop passes in the preseason here.
Yeah,
I don't remember if he's caught one yet.
yeah, he did catch one earlier this game.
Hand it off.
And there's your run for a loss. You got to pay the toll.
Yeah.
Allen didn't get any help
That's
from
really
his
what it's like, ain't it?
Yeah, you pay the toll. You run for a loss, and then after that, you're okay again for a while, right?
Snap the ball.
I mean, you got 149 yards rushing, and I don't know how you managed to get that kind of rushing yardage when you get
Man in motion.
12 or 14 runs for a loss every game. Like, wow.
Or more.
Yeah.
Might even be more at this point.
Allen. Lucas with the stop at the 13-yard line. Allen got the carry there. And
At this point, it doesn't really matter too much, even if all you get is a field goal out of this. You know, like, things are still going just fine.
They're inside the 15.
Oh, they got the dime defense out there.
Has had difficulty stopping them on third down. Number 35, the motion man. Allen.
Oh, well, you pick up a few more yards, kick a field goal, and it's all good.
But they're in position to add to their lead.
Yeah, and that's what they want to do. Control the ball in the clock and getting into position.
I'm lucky that Kelvin Allen is agile, though.
27 yards out.
Oh yeah, he is easily, like I said it before, he's easily the best draft pick that we've gotten on this in this franchise, right?
Although I think I've shown that we do at least have enough depth at running back in case he gets hurt or something.
Yep. Yeah, you'd still be able to function at a reasonable level. But you got to start looking for that next guy before too long, because even Kelvin Allen is not going to be forever, right?
Well, we've got enough players that at least have similar attributes to him. I think, though, to get somebody that fast with that amount of tackle breaking is a rare combination.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like winning the draft lottery, right?
But he also didn't start off at it like ultra good either. I think he started off a little weaker at it than Clark was.
Hey, did you see that move I made there?
No, I missed it.
Oh, watch this. This is with Miller, our rookie defensive tackle.
Oh, look at you.
See, he's got enough agility that he doesn't fall down when you do a spin, right?
Yep.
See, I think most of these guys, if you do a spin move with them, they'll fall down, right?
They have very high proneness to it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. He doesn't have very good agility, but he didn't fall down anyway. I wonder how that happened. Usually, like almost always, if I do a spin with one of those guys, he falls down, right?
I guess luck.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably luck is a big factor.
Pressure coming with the throw. This one ball's incomplete. No one there that time. Now
trying to set up that interception.
Out of the gun. Rosen.
Oh,
so he
potato.
hot potatoed it into the hole in the zone, yeah.
32. First and 10.
Wow, this guy is like 4 of 12.
From the gun. Dropping back to pass on first down.
Well, now he's got another sack on his record.
Explodes across the
Jefferson there has one too.
Well, see, he hot potatoed it into the middle this time, but this time around I played a short zone in the middle, right?
Yeah, and he's right there.
So,
let's get back to the action on the field.
yeah, not going to be giving that up so easily.
Now in second and long after the sack. Wilkinson out of the gun. He surveys the field with the throw, and he
That's just a drop.
Yep, that was just a drop.
Made the right read, ran the right
It's a
route.
second string
He
player
ended up
factor again.
Flair.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you know what? We've had enough players drop passes in the second half of these exhibition games.
almost at the 2-minute mark now.
I'm pretty sure Coleman has 5 drops
Anything
Yep.
long here and backs up the corners and safety.
throughout like the entire preseason here.
Closing in.
Oh, it went right over his head.
Johnson makes his second catch.
Yeah, he just missed it. Just barely.
Yeah. Oh, that was the linebacker too, right?
Yep.
So,
And we go back to the game.
most unfortunate.
Well, that's all right.
2-minute warning coming up. Backing off. Scorpions line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Gets the pass off. And he
Oh, wow. What is that? Come on out there. What are you doing?
Hey, I like to see him get the fullback.
That's what happens when the Crusaders' method of pass defense breaks down.
I guess so. Hey, wow.
Passing
Huh.
to him sometimes is a pretty good idea.
That was bad.
45-yard line. And this is the 8th play of this drive. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. Full house backfield here. Passing on first down with the throw. Perfect throw. Jackson with the
Yeah, number 58, you need to stop jumping for those.
He's rushing the offense back to the line.
Yeah, he needs to actually play it properly and go back a little deeper, right?
Pressure, gets rid of it.
There's Danny Jones picking off the pass.
Nice.
This
Oh,
is
this
gonna
might be a pick six.
This is a touchdown. Yep, this is a touchdown.
He's inside the 10. Steps his way to the
Wow.
end zone. The defender is there too.
Just wow.
He just stepped in front of that one. He saw his opportunity, and boom, he took it.
Well, he's got 4 interceptions in 4 games.
He's paying off, ain't he?
Point after.
Yeah, that high catch rating, it really helps. But what I noticed is that the AI offense, if they have a good quarterback, they tend to throw the ball away from him.
Yeah, because they're
It's
aware.
almost like they know where he is on the field, right?
They very well may be keeping track of him, yeah.
And that's why I use packages to move him around, in pass coverage. That being said, that interception that the free safety there got, I had just finished moving Danny Jones to the other side of the field.
Yep.
So then, of course, like he throws it at the free safety who also gets a pick, right?
It's
Yep.
1st and 10.
Now we just have to get the strong safety in on the act here.
Scorpions line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. Pass play here on first down with the pass. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Pickup of about 8. Calling an audible now. Rolling.
Ooh, there was another one there, eh?
Time is working
Yep.
against him.
I'm
Wow.
thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
He's got 4 pass knockdowns in this game, too.
Yeah, he's been getting his hands on the ball all day long.
Yeah.
Under pressure, throws it. He hits his receiver. Boston with the stop at the 37-yard line. Changing the play now. He'll pass on first down. Pressure coming with the pass. They'll bring him down at the 48. Looks like he's calling an audible. Going to the air on first down. Closing in, looking long down the right side of the field. This one falls incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Wow.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
We're getting tired here.
And this is the 6th play of this drive. Loosening up the coverage on the outside. The quarterback is back in the shotgun. Pressure. He was hit.
Oh, that's a sack fumble.
Fumble is
Yep.
scooped up.
Oh,
So they'll lose yardage on that tackle.
yes, sir. That is a sack fumble.
7th play of this drive. The corners are backing off.
That gives me a good pass rush from that side, though, right? And I noticed that you like to pass rush from this side when they use split backs because the fullback is lined up on the other side, right?
That's right, yeah. Unless
And
I've got somebody really strong on the other side.
Yeah, and the halfback is just not as good a blocker, right?
Yep. And because of his low strength rating, typically you even have a chance to just plow him right over.
Here's the punt.
Well, I'm going to let that one bounce. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I guess that was a good choice.
It's also another reason why one tries to take a wide berth of those things, right?
Yeah,
So they
because
have
you never know what direction they're going to bounce in, right? You'd hate to have it bounce and hit you.
to come out of the nickel. Coleman, the man in motion. Hand it off. Open road to the end zone. The 30. Missed tackle. Big hit
Yeah.
there. He was run over
Well,
by
you don't
a
have to run another play now.
Yeah, that's a good way to end the game.
out of
Yep.
a cannon, John, the way he exploded after he got the handoff.
Most of the time when you see runs
And that
like
right there,
there's
you
some
know,
kind
we
of
got like an
mix-up in
extra
the
5
defense.
yards off that because of the
Sometimes
tackle
the
breaking.
offensive line just doing a great job of blocking.
It's always the
That
extra
play was a
yardage
little
after
bit
the
of
tackle breaking, which I find is the difference between Allen and the other two backs.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and his average per carry reflects that too, right?
Yep.
Hopefully, though, maybe you'll get some improvement on multiple running backs after this.
Well, I suspect White isn't gonna just because of his subpar performance in the first 3 games. I don't think this game's performance will balance that out.
The gun
But that's just, you know, it's a consequence of the shitty blocking that we got as well, so
Yeah.
St. Louis.
I don't really blame him for that, and I think I'll keep him in that position anyways.
Well, the thing is, he's good enough at catching that he still is a good guy to have as your third down running back, right?
Yeah, and he is also a good guy to just have at running back anyways, so.
Well, I think I had a successful day on defense today against a pretty strong offense. I think their offense was rated like 94 overall.
Yeah, they came
like
out
that. Like,
strong in this game too with Cecil Ford there.
yeah.
You know, he had a couple shaky moments, but he seemed like he was really on his game.
Well, you managed 170 yards on the ground and 134 yards passing.
Yeah, that's about typical.
Yeah. And you know what? Because of that, I think you had that's a erroneous stat because I think they counted that fumble that
Yep.
you recovered.
That's
as,
right.
You know, like they gave you an extra bonus defensive red zone thing there. Look at the time of possession, right? They couldn't maintain any kind of time of possession at all.
Well, it's like we said in the Magicians game, a good defense is a slow offense.
Yeah, that's right. A slow but steady offense. So Lake Green was 11 of 11 for 79 yards.
Wow.
Yeah. And Bo Jenkins was 7 of 10. So basically you were 18 of 21. You completed almost 90% of your passes.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's easy when it's mostly to Easley with the 4-yard curl, though.
Yeah, but you see that? Kelvin Allen, 5.2, right? That's the difference, right? And you, like you said, the tackle breaking ability that gets him the extra yards, right?
Yeah, because you can see the yards he gets after first hit there, right?
Yeah. And Tony Easley caught 12 passes for 95 yards.
He was the passing offense.
Yeah. And so we had a couple of guys with 2 pancake blocks. And Danny Jones, in addition to an interception and 4 pass knockdowns, also contributed 5 tackles. So, and we got a few tackles for a loss from our defensive line. And Scott Pete gets a sack, and Jefferson gets a sack, and Jerome Edwards gets a sack. So all of my sacks were from the right and the middle today. And I didn't get as many, right?
Well, he still got 3.
But Ross Hasty got a pick, and Danny Jones gets a pick 6. As well as 4 pass knockdowns, and Hasty knocked down 2 as well. The Nipper, Carswell also got pass defenses.
Yeah, you had a lot of pass knockdowns in this game.
Yeah. And Wade got the forced fumble, but we couldn't get it back. And of course, Danny Jones with the defensive touchdown. I think he's going to be player of the game.
Maybe.
Danny Jones, player of the game. And you kicked 5 field goals in this game too, right?
Somehow.
Yeah. Well, lots of short field goals, right?
Yep.
Like 3 short field goals where you got down inside the 10.
And that 0 accuracy one was pretty funny, too.
Yeah, that was hilarious, actually. I'm surprised that went through. So you punted twice for a net average of 48.5 because that one punt went 57 yards
Nice.
out of bounds inside the 20.
That was a solid punt.
Oh, yeah. Wilkes is actually having a pretty good preseason, too. And then, of course, we had White there. who had fumbled the punt return. Herman got 1 punt return for 7 yards. So, yeah, Cecil Ford had a 64 quarterback rating, completed 8 of 16, and got sacked once. And Andy Wilkinson there completed 11 of 23 and threw 2 interceptions. But then they had this guy with 6 carries for 20 yards, 7 carries for 19 yards.
Yeah, not much running.
2 carries for 2 yards. I'm actually pretty stingy against the run, right? And I think, though, that the way I play, it does tend to encourage AI teams to pass more because I'm playing with so many players on the line, right?
Yep.
In fact, their fullback caught 3 passes for 30 yards.
That's pretty good for a fullback.
Yeah, really. And their halfback there caught 2 passes for 23 yards. So
He's the leading receiver on the team.
Yep.
That must be why they drafted him out of free agency there.
Yep, and they had 4 drops. So defensively, well, their free safety led the way in tackles. Other than that, they didn't really have too many standouts there, but look at this. See that 5 tackles for a loss? He had 3. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 tackles for a loss. You actually had most of those in the first half, too. I think you had like 9 tackles for a loss in the first half. So you did have more success running the ball in the second half.
Somehow.
Yeah.
Again, I really wonder if the halfback ability has something to do with tackles for a loss or something. There just seems to be this odd correlation.
Yeah, I think you may have gotten it right there. So anyway, that is the preseason. And let's just see who the player of the game is. It's Danny Jones.
Nice.
Danny Jones was player of the game twice in the preseason.
Well, he earned it, though. Interception for a touchdown? That's a big thing, man.
Yep. Hopefully we'll see lots of that in the regular season.
Indeed.
But anyway, I guess next time when we come back, we'll be playing in week 1.
Yep.
And we'll see how our progression went.
Indeed.
Until then,
I'm RecV5.
and I am Sadman99.
Have a good one.